Welcome to the Blitz. I'm Billy Byler. Chris Gay joining me. Chris, we waited 9 months for football and finally got some Friday night, but we had to wait an extra half hour at Grovetown. Greenbrier playing Grovetown. Kind of a crazy game, you know. Grovetown takes the early lead. They lead 16-0, even late in the fourth quarter. Greenbrier comes back and win. What do you think about that game?
A traditional tale of two halves. Grovetown got off to a good start on its home field, and Greenbrier's coaches made some adjustments and, really turned it around when they had to.
It's a rivalry game. We called it the William Feud Parkway game, and I think this is the first time they played, but I think that has the potential to be a pretty big rivalry going forward. But like we said, there was a delay for about 30 minutes. Lightning came, there was some rain in the area, so I got to hand it to the fans. They stuck it out, and we've got some footage of that. Other game, Williston-Elko, Strom-Thurmond. You were there. Tell us about that one.
Williston was a little disappointing, I thought. I saw them in the playoffs last year, and they were, they had all these guys. They were spreading them out, and it looked like a pinball game almost. And this time they were running this wishbone offense and just rather boring and kind of disappointing offense considering all the playmakers they have.
Williston-Elko obviously undefeated last year in Class A state champions. Strom-Thurmond, the 2A team. Do you think those classifications make a difference?
Not at all. Not at all. Williston should have scored at least 21 points and could have won that game. I think they shot themselves in the foot. And, but give credit to Strom-Thurmond. They played great defense, especially when they had to.
I'm Coach Jared Trosser, Lakeside High School, watching the Blitz.
The Blitz. Oh, I'm watching the Blitz.
So, is your paint waterproof?
No, apparently not.
Well, now we're looking at this week's games, and everybody's playing this week for the most part. This is week one, and big game. Strom-Thurmond, you saw them coming off the big win against Williston-Elko. Another tough test right off the bat. It's a non-region game. In fact, it's a Georgia team. It's Laney. What do you think?
Laney's going to try and spread it out against the Rebels, and it's going to be a little different look for Strom-Thurmond this week. I'm curious to see how Strom-Thurmond's going to come back emotionally. That was a big win for him at Williston, and one of the kids said it was like winning the Super Bowl, beating a defending state champ. So emotionally, can they keep it up 2 weeks in a row like that?
That'll be a good game. Another one was where I'll be, Aiken Silver Bluff. We remember that game last year as the fire game, where the concessions area caught on fire at Silver Bluff. Maybe give the advantage to Aiken in that one, but Silver Bluff's got a lot to play for this time of year as well. The other big game we want to talk about is where we're at right now. We are at ARC and Evans. They've been a rival the past few years. Evans is coming to town to play Richmond Academy. What do you think about that game?
ARC beat Evans for the first time, the second time in 17 meetings last year. And it's been a pretty good little rivalry. So Evans lost a lot on offense, but ARC's got some weapons coming back. Drek Reed. They've got the wide receiver, Don Quarles. It should be an interesting game.
I think ARC is the more talented team this year, but you never know. Maybe Evans can put the Tears in Musketeers. What do you think? We caught up with Evans coach Marty Jackson. This team doesn't have the superstars that they've always had, but they've got a good nucleus, and Coach Jackson said that's very important.
If you have trust and respect with your teammates, then you're going to be fine. You don't have to be best friends, but I would say trust and respect, then you're going to do your job. You're going to trust the guy next to you that he's going to do his job. But bonding is critical as far as the difference between an average year and a really good year.
Well, week one football is coming up this Friday, and Chris, we got one more surprise for everybody.
Absolutely. This is our newest Blitz member. This is Wayne Stats. Wayne, tell us a little something about yourself.
That's all the time we've got for today. That's it for this week. See you next Thursday on the Blitz. Sorry, I just feel like a moron.